evidently. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where are all those fantastic people from the chat chatting from?
It did. It completely went.
Yeah.
I just looked this
It went
up.
crazy.
In 2021, the U.S. Imported an average of 209,000 barrels per day of crude oil and 500,000 barrels per day of other petroleum products from Russia. That represents 3% of U.S. crude oil imports and 1% of the total crude oil processed by U.S. Refineries. They're not our number one. By contrast, the U.S. imported 61% of its crude oil from Canada, 10% from Mexico, and 6% from Saudi Arabia in the same year.
And how much from Russia?
3%.
Boom.
Yeah, Rick, but we live in a global economy where it's unstable in one place, it's unstable everywhere.
We live in a global economy where oil all around the world can only be purchased by U.S. dollars.
The statement we made was that Russia, we take a lot from Russia, and all I was saying is we don't take that much from Russia.
I said we don't take a lot from Russia.
We take barely any, but the problem is now everybody's going to be going to the Saudi Arabians and the UAE, and that's going to take our 6% there.
Oh,
and then Mexico is going to become, like a big, they're going to be big. So there's our other 10%. And I honestly think we own Canada anyway, so I'm pretty sure that's still us. Oh.
We should just annex Canada anyway and just get it over with.
Job, Greg.
Just pull.
Are you fucking serious, Greg?
Yeah, dude.
Are you serious?
My bad. You want to restart?
Oh my God!
See, you get me flustered.
What happened?
Look at your texts.
Oh, Jesus.
So
starting now, so there we go.
So not only did YouTube not let us go live for the first 10 minutes we were supposed to be live, but the entire the entire time we've been talking, the entire episode we've recorded so far is not recorded for audio because Greg did not record a single moment.
How you doing, Zencaster tonight, buddy?
I'm about to log off and let you do it. Fuck. Do you want me to restart the music or what?
Yeah, man. Take it away, buddy.
Yeah, we gotta start the recording.
All right, here we go. Cut.
Okay.
The reason why this podcast sucks and we have no fans is because Rick and Dan.
What kind of shit show is this?
This is a shit show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Take Warning podcast. Hope you guys had a fun 12, 13 minutes there. Sorry. There's a lot of great audio content. Rick is here.
We're coming from YouTube from our dear listener Sheila. She's like, "Wow, I feel like I missed the first 10 minutes." That's because you did. Because
everybody. Lee, apparently we had an issue getting us going on our live show, broadcasting to YouTube and Facebook and everywhere. So that was the first 10 minutes. Well, we were just rolling with it, right? And continuing our conversation about gas prices and catching up on the week and doing all that for 12, 15 minutes, somewhere around there.
12. Shut up, 12. Misinformation, Rick.
Because Rick was not available to man the audio tonight. Greg took it over and forgot one major component of recording audio. One very integral part of this. What is that, Greg?
Well, I will just say that you guys sounded fantastic in my headphones. You guys sounded all good. But yes, who would have known that when you record audio, you got to hit the record button?
Jesus Christ.
You know what? Rick messes up this show on a weekly basis. I mess it up at least once every year and a half. I'm allowed a mulligan.
But were the instructions for Zencaster in Russian?
Because the true story is that we got hacked by Russia.
So is that what we're going with? Because I feel like on your end where it says record, it's probably like a red button. It says here, hit this one.
There is.
Yeah, I didn't want to cause World War III. I'm
sure you don't have that button.
But it's a red button. You'd be surprised.
We got hacked. By Russia? Mother Russia.
You probably got hacked because you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet. Are you?
Titties. That makes it all better. So that's all I'm gonna say.
No,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't, Greg. No, it doesn't.
Oh, you know what will make it better, Art, is you show everybody your titty now.
Oh.
Since everybody mixed it, and I asked if our new free format is gonna be, showing more titties. Now you get dupes.
Oh.
Oh
Did
God.
You,
What is that?
Pants when you stood up?
What is that?
Sounded like you shit.
Oh, that was my chair. I don't have a fancy chair with wheels like you guys do.
Yeah. Well, when you get in the game a little bit longer, as long as we have, you'll get things like upgraded gear.
Like,
Where's my
a mouse
stuff?
to push a button.
Your stuff's in your concierge hotel room, Josh.
Hey, Josh,
listener
you've
said,
barely been on the show, so you're still kind of new.
No,
Yeah.
that's true.
Listener Shirley said that they're all talking shit about Greg not pressing record, and she
Thanks.
said the
Appreciate it.
must have
I'm
been,
here for you.
The instructors were using the Greek alphabet. He had to translate. Greg, do you have a way of translating the Greek alphabet by chance?
Where'd I put it? I think I threw it out.
That's
so
what
it's-
happened.
So there shouldn't be any excuses then.
That's
I couldn't find the alpha button, so that's the beginning, right? So.
What's the Greek letter for R?
R?
Is there an R?
R? I don't know. I don't have my Greek alphabet thingy. I don't know what I did.
See,
with it.
that's where you fucked up.
Yeah.
You should always have that shit handy.
Rick, why are you not as loud as normal tonight?
Yeah.
Normally you're blowing out my eardrums, and tonight you're just not.
He's very low on energy.
It's because the guy who doesn't know how to hit record knows how to fucking tone down Rick.
Nah,
That's why.
actually, it's because I'm a guest tonight. I'm not the main account, so it makes a big difference.
No wonder Greg's
no.
blowing up my eardrums and not
Additionally,
recording.
The letter R.
Hold on, everyone be quiet. Rick's talking.
It's a P.
We all have to pay attention and look for his
The
lips to
letter R is
move.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by the letter R.
Or P in Greek.
R.
Oh.
Feta.
Feta.
Feta? Like feta?
I don't know. Isn't that?
I
what it
love me
is?
some feta
What's
cheese.
P?
Ooh, feta cheese is delicious.
See, I'm being told that you're the only one with good audio, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, okay.
It's 'cause it's
Hey, everyone listening to us on Wednesday, just so you know, I'm the only one with good audio. Our
I'm using a microphone.
our stream is
Man.
making sure that I know that.
And your camera's the only one that really makes you look the best out of all of us.
Sorry, man.
Stuff.
I invested time into doing this shit.
Oh, we all sound pretty
Nice.
quiet tonight. It must be on Lee's end.
It's
Oh, really?
it's fucking up.
It's my end.
Yeah. How about we
Oh,
just
okay.
all share equally?
All right,
And,
so
the
moving past our
fuckery.
struggles, the first thing we were talking about tonight was why is gas so fucking expensive?
Summer blends.
Yep, that's a California thing. What's
Summer
crazy is
blends?
Nevada is just as bad now, right?
That's Rick's excuse every time gas goes up like 10 cents. It's because of the
What?
summer blend.
Because
summer
of
blend.
summer beers? Like, what
No,
do you... what?
California has this bullshit where they want
Hmm.
cleaner gas in the summer versus the winter, so they have a summer blend, and it literally costs more, and they have to cycle it over, and it's a huge issue every year when you transition from winter to summer, and it fucking jacks the prices up, and it doesn't balance out until after the 4th of July. It's bullshit.
It didn't
Yeah,
bounce out last
So
year at all.
does
Not
the
even a little
gas... Does the gas look like summer ale from Sam Adams, or what's going on there?
Yeah, it's
It
a light,
tastes like
lighter,
it. I
crisper.
mean-
Something like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Basically,
like
it's
that.
seltzer. It's just White Claws.
Too much texture for me.
They go from like the heavy Hefeweizen to a White Claw.
Hefeweizen?
Hefeweizen.
Josh, how much money are you spending in gas like every day?
I don't actually spend that much, dude. Like I actually put in $50 this morning.
Tesla?
I wish I had a Tesla right now. If it got me over 300 miles to the tank, I
It
would.
does, god damn it.
Honestly, if I didn't have to stop every 20 minutes to charge it, I would totally drive a Tesla myself.
Oh yeah, because your oversized SUV is better.
We had this conversation.
Did
We had this conversation on the text, and why? Yes, we did. Why don't we have nuclear powered cars right now?
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
it would go forever.
that's the
I
stupidest
mean,
fucking
granted,
idea I've ever heard of.
Just don't
in
get
my
in a
life.
car accident. You know what's stupid? Not hitting record. All right.
That is also stupid, but your ideas are more
2
stupid.
million Chernobyls driving on the streets is stupid.
Well, I mean, come on, not that horrible.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah,
right,
tell me
I'm
about
done.
the meltdowns. How does that work? when everybody's a nuclear fucking bomb when they're just trying to get to work.
Well, yeah, that's how you create safer drivers.
Not at all.
I would never drive near Rick's wife.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Have you
Or mine?
Greg?
I did, but like her anger was much deserved because she was yelling at Duper and Rick. And I was like, you know what? I got your back. They are fucking pissing me off too because they will not shut the fuck up talking about, I don't know, fucking pap smears or something.
Oh no, it was too much. It was Duper saying defending abolishing abortion. That's what it was.
Jesus.
Yeah, he wanted abortion abolished.
And that's where we got into pap smears?
This is where, remember, every time I say like we're not women, so we shouldn't have this conversation. That's why, because if you're around a woman, she's gonna want to drive you into oncoming traffic. I'm just saying, 2 men should not be talking about abortion. So
if they can't get an abortion, that's the easiest way, right? Just drive into traffic.
Well, that's wow.
That got real dark.
Radiation from your fucking radioactive ass car would be enough.
Well, you know.
I know. Okay, Princess Diana, what the fuck?
Everybody's sterile because they were driving the new Russian fucking Volvos.
Ooh, I should buy one.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah,
we should get one.
I need one of those.
No, because he wouldn't be sterile. He would just start making radioactive children.
Who? Lee?
Lee. Yeah, somehow it would make it to where like it would encapsulate the egg, and every egg in a woman would make 15 kids.
He'd make gamma radiated babies and like little Lee Hulks.
You know that 3-eyed fish from The Simpsons?
Oh, that's his sperm.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
We can call it Blinky.
Ooh.
So is Art's car called the Mendejo bomb?
Yeah.
The Bendejo bomb?
Yes.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. So how do we solve this gas crisis? Because you live in Nevada now, and Nevada used to be really cheap. Like everybody loved coming there.
It's about almost the same now, right?
I mean, it's not a problem for me because my commute is literally about 15 feet. So I don't really commute. So it's great for me.
Oh, that's right. You're like Rick now. You're working from home.
Yeah.
But not like Rick. I'm not like him anymore.
You know?
Oh, you gotta go into the office now?
Yeah, man. They called me back.
That free lunch is over?
It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful.
I'm just trying to be like Rick and, experience it because I missed out on it for the past year and a half. So now I want to know what it's like,
Oh, it's great, dude. Your balls can be out whenever you want.
I don't know. I have a lot of meetings.
Wait, I thought...
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, but it's all from the chest up. What are you doing?
I mean, you have a lot of time here. You can work on the tonal.
Yeah. But what if like my dog scares me or something and I gotta like stand up? Like I don't no, that wouldn't be
Why
good.
would your dog scare you?
Because maybe the mailman's coming to the door to drop off a FedEx package and it's a Atomic Mobile.
When does the mailman drop off FedEx?
Shut!
Oh my god.
What?
I mean that is a good question. That's a
your excuses here are full of holes.
The mail person drops off like things all the time, like bark boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, from FedEx?
What?
From FedEx?
No,
I thought the FedEx driver would drop off FedEx.
Sometimes they share.
And UPS, no, they don't.
Yeah,
I have nipples, Greg. Would you milk me?
Have you milked him?
Oof.
That's some sour ass milk. I'll tell you that shit.
I eat a lot of pineapple.
No, you
don't. More like sour cream.
It's just not ripe. It's just not ripe pineapple. It's just a lot of kombucha.
Ugh, gross. Do you really drink that shit?
Fuck yeah, I drink kombucha.
Why?
It's good for you. It tastes good.
I swear you're a hipster.
For us white people, what is sambuca or whatever the fuck?
Kombucha?
Yeah.
Greg, I would like to inform you that Rick is also white.
Yeah.
Rick, though, he gets on every trend. So
okay, woke Rick. What is sambucha?
It's Korean fermented tea, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean you're close. Yeah, I don't think it's Korean though.
I believe it is.
Is it?
There
really?
you go.
I'm looking
Rick,
it up for you now.
Yeah, type your keys extra hard so we hear
extra hard.
Okay, so it is a fermented tea, which we all knew that part. It's basically
I did
tea,
not know
sugar, bacteria, and yeast. But
Oh.
I didn't know. Is it Korean?
Would it give you a yeast infection?
No,
Mm.
no.
Why
It's
not?
actually good. It's good probiotics.
You're a probiotic.
Oh yeah, Korean favorite kombucha, but it's not from Korea. Where is it from? They also call it tea fungus there because they're very literal, apparently.
Gross.
In Korea?
Well, I mean, that's what fermented. I mean, beer is the same thing. It's fermented. That's fungus.
Yeah, but we're not calling it wheat fungus.
I mean, you could.
Fungus.
But we don't.
You're calling your gasoline summer ale, so
I went with White Claw. I'm just gonna point that out.
White call.
It's just White Claw. Fucking
So,
white
Rick,
girl summers in California.
I finally have an answer for you on how to resolve this crisis. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Open up the petroleum or oil natural.
Joey.
Yes.
Keystone Pipeline.
Yes. No, not the Keystone. Our reserves.
Yeah, the Keystone Pipeline.
I don't
Yes.
think we need to go to the
Aren't they
reserves.
doing that?
It's not even enough there. I think what we need to do is
How do you know
lift
there's
that
not enough
embargo.
there, Rick?
We
What?
need to lift an embargo on Venezuela.
No, on offshore drilling. One of the things that changed immediately in 2021 is they banned offshore drilling around the Gulf of Mexico, right?
Oh, I wonder why.
Well, yeah, it's kind of obvious.
you got-
All those fucking spills. If these oil drillers were a little bit more responsible.
So that actually, I think that had a bigger impact than most people are talking than the Keystone and all that other shit. We need to go back to offshore drilling, and it sucks. I know it's not
have-
environmentally conscious, but look, man, you can't fucking just be like, we need to be cleaner, and then not give us a gradual way out of it. You can't just all of a sudden be like, fuck you. Like, I don't know what you're going to do with your combustion engines for the next 30 years until we figure out how Tesla doesn't have to charge every 30 minutes. Like, what? I mean, come on.
So, Rick, since you're good at Googling and misinformation,
Gotcha.
how much oil and petroleum do we have in our national reserve?
5 barrels.
I keep wanting to say natural reserve, like it's a fucking forest of oil or some shit.
So
I
I,
thought they
I
were
remember
up
we
first.
looked at this last year when they pulled it out. We have 588 million barrels of oil and refined products. That is, we released 30 million barrels. This was just like last year. And remember, that only held us over. If we were to use that 30 million barrels, we go through. Hang on.
How many gallons of gas do we get out of a barrel?
Oil? Hang
Well,
on.
a barrel is what, 55 gallons?
Yeah, but how much oil does it take to make a gallon? Is it an equal ratio? One-
Oh, okay. This is the scary part. The U.S. on average consumes 20.6 million barrels per day.
So that reserve won't last us.
Exactly. The reserve
a
isn't like
couple months.
the answer here, because it gives us
So-
like 90 days.
So
basically.
when is the reserve the answer then?
I don't
when
think
there's
it is.
nothing.
I don't think it ever is. I think
Then
it's the
why even have a
offshore
reserve?
thing. You got to have something, right? You got a 90-day. Basically, it's just like having.
Why have something if you're never going to use it?
I think that comes
Well,
down
it's
to more of like a war effort, doesn't it?
Ricky Booby?
We just
I mean-
just gave you a good answer.
This is just until Putin takes over Iran, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia and the Gulf.
He'll never
What?
do that.
Why would he take over Iran?
Why not? It's right there.
Well,
allies.
Iran and Russia
Is that how that works?
work so much together already.
I mean,
Yeah,
you shouldn't be
they're
invading
basically
Ukraine,
butt buddies.
but you know how that works.
So I'm looking it up. It says for a 55-gallon drum, it only 20 gallons of gas. That can't be right.
I mean, it could
Probably
be.
because you got to refine it, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was
I'm
reading
looking at
something
the
too.
drilling here
Did you guys
before
see
you-
that Biden was trying to restore that Iran nuclear deal?
Yeah.
And I was reading something the other day. I'm trying to find it because it was talking about how that actually impacted a lot of our gas prices as well.
Yeah. Well, they're a pretty big oil producer.
They are.
Here's a fun stat for you. In fiscal year 2020, so this is 2019, we reached approximately 641 million barrels of oil, 882 billion cubic feet of gas. It was all produced in the Gulf of Mexico, what we just cut off in 2021.
Hey, Rick, while you're looking up stats about the Gulf Coast, look and see how many fucking natural fucking animals and habitat did BP take out during their fucking 55-day or whatever it was. You know, what was that fucking rig called? Can't remember.
What you're talking about the oil
The
disaster?
BP disaster, yeah, when it took them like 3 months just to fucking put a cap on it, and the entire like Gulf was fucking filled with oil.
Yeah, that was 2010. 16,000 total miles of coastline were affected. It was 87 days. I'm looking for more stats.
And you want to increase oil refining?
I'm not saying increase. I'm just saying let it be. They have it shut down completely right now, right? So there's got to be like a happy medium here. To be honest, I understand and I agree with you, Greg. I mean, like that was terrible, and BP was horrible for how they did it. Over 8,000 animals were reported dead in 6 months.
And how many people were put out of work from that? People who couldn't do fisheries or
right.
So
what's our answer then? Because the reserve.
So then our EV vehicles, the answer?
Ultimately, yes, but right now, no.
Because they still have to be charged through means of, if you go to like one of the quick charge stations or whatever, what are they running off of? Are they being run off of generator that's running off of diesel, or like the power grid is being run off of what?
Many of them are, well, it depends on where you're at. Some of the, and it depends on who you're getting your charge from, right? I mean, if you're getting your charge from home, well, then, then you're off the grid, obviously. But there are stations out there that are powered by fucking solar, wind,
How many?
powers. Oh, I don't know.
So that's actually what I was going to bring up, man.
What I was saying is that ultimately, yes, renewable energy sources are the answer and EVs are the answer. Right now, though, it is not. We need something to bridge that gap, right? Because we can't get to the point where we're going to be paying $7, $8, $9 a fucking gallon for gas, right?
Well,
like you're going to have people that can't work, or you're going to have city systems shutting down because they can't run vehicles all the time. You can only imagine the impact on law enforcement if they can't run their vehicles because they can't get gas.
And they love to park at McDonald's for their 1 hour lunch break and leave the car running.
Oh yeah. And
someone sounds mad.
Just to put it in a little bit of perspective,
it's so goddamn frustrating when you see them inside and the car's just fucking running out there, and it's like, goddamn, I'm paying for that gas. Yes, it is frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
But Greg, that was kind of what I was trying to say. That's why I'm saying I don't.
Hold on, you cut off Art.
Right?
Art, what were you saying?
Go ahead, Art.
To put it in a little bit of perspective, like yeah, I know we're bitching and moaning about the gas prices because it does hurt, and it hurts, paying $5, $6, $7 a gallon. But you got to think of also what other people around the world are paying as well. They're paying a lot more than what we are, especially like places like Europe. They obviously run off the metric system, so they're paying about, like, to equal it out, probably about $10-$12 a gallon.
Sucks for them.
But they pay by the liter. So all in all, we still have the cheapest gas in the world.
No,
but still, it's still gonna hurt.
So, Greg, I suggested we reopen Gulf the Gulf Coast and the offshore drilling. You said no to that. You wanted to use the reserves, but we only have 90 days of reserves. What other solution do you have? Because I let off, right, saying that electric vehicles, you can't just say now electric's the answer without building a bridge. One of the things I was going to point out to you, right now there's less than 100,000 charging stations across the United States. They're about to pledge to build 500,000 more charging stations across the United States, which is awesome, but it's going to take years and funding if it gets approved. When I looked at gas stations, there's more than 150,000 fueling stations across the United States. All of those carry at least 10 pumps. So you're looking at 1.5 million solutions, 1.5 stations where you could, 1.5 million, stations where you could fuel up. What's our solution right now, especially because we're such big consumers of gasoline at this current time?
We don't have the infrastructure to support a big jump in EV vehicles. And we got a message in the comments that Elon Musk himself said that we need to ramp up production.
Yeah, and I totally, and that's part of the reason why I brought that up too, because he's absolutely right. Right now we're in a crisis, right? Like we need to open up our reserves, right? We can't. I mean, we need to. Ultimately, the answer is we need to increase production for the now. Now, is that what we should be doing for the next 50 years? No, right? We should be looking at renewable sources of energy and all that. But yeah, we need to do things like open up our reserve. Very rarely do we ever open up our reserves, which is part of the reason why our gas prices go so high. So open them up. This is what it's supposed to be there for.
How do we replenish them in 90 days when it's empty?
We don't.
So
we don't because
you think that we can't make any more oil in 90 days.
Well, when our production,
that's what you're saying.
Well, we can, but but the production, even though we start producing more or start drilling more, whatever we start drilling, whatever we pump out, isn't going to be ready to use for like another 6 months.
Yeah, so which is another reason why we need to open up the reserves now.
But the reserves only last us 90 days. So what are we going to do for those other 90 days?
So we got to think of something, right? Like, I don't have all the answers.
This is what I'm asking. Why isn't it like a partnership between loosen your restrictions on offshore drilling and allow them to do some at least, so that we can get half of that 600 million barrels?
Rigs? So how long has it been since those rigs haven't been in operation?
This happened last year.
2021.
So
a year of no maintenance, no upkeep.
I'm sure they're maintained. Because
they're not in use. Do you think these rich motherfuckers are going to be all about maintaining rigs?
Yeah, because
they're not using. No,
they're expecting Trump back in 2024, and they'll be like, "Oh, we're back in business, boys." So
2024, Josh.
Right now, it's all about the bottom line, right? If those oil rigs aren't producing oil, I highly doubt that these rich ass oil companies are putting any money into those oil rigs if they're not getting money out of it. That's just the American way, dude. That's capitalism.
So if we can't offshore pump, how do we produce oil?
So there's
the American way. Aren't those oil rigs owned by BP? That's a British company.
Some of them are owned.
Some of those are Exxon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Exxon has a very good track record.
Exactly.
They all do, right? No fucking oil company has a clean fucking record. Sorry to say that. You can go back to the history of any time from fucking the Exxon Valdez to the BP.
Oh yeah,
oil
definitely.
Spill,
I agree with you 100% that the offshore oil drilling, well, any oil drilling isn't the greatest for the environment.
100%.
And so there is no debate there. Like you have my support 100%. But at the same time, there's got to be some sort of equilibrium that we got to find.
And I'm not saying don't open up the oil rigs, right? I'm not saying don't open up fracking, right? Like, it's a crisis. Yes, we need to open things up because we're in a crisis, right? But when that crisis subsides, when it goes away and subsides, then we should go back to doing things like rebuilding our reserve and things of that nature. There's a shit ton of oil that we have in the United States. A lot of it is imported, because of what's the treaty that we had with Canada and Mexico? NAFTA. And all that. But you can't say, hey, we have an emergency, let's do everything but open up our reserves, because isn't that the whole point of the reserves?
What? I'm not disagreeing with you.
Didn't Trump trash NAFTA? Like, it's no longer a thing?
Yeah. Oh, there's another acronym that I'm fucking looking for, but
it was after NAFTA, right?
No, the trade agreement was God, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, there are agreements in place between us, Canada, and Mexico. Alaska still has a shit ton of fucking oil there. Texas still has a lot of fucking oil there. But we also need to be looking at renewables, right? Because ultimately, renewables is the way to go. Ultimately.
Yeah, we need to do a lot more wind, and a lot more solar.
And a lot more EVs, right? I mean, if more people were driving EVs, and I'm not just saying Teslas, but at the same time, and I think they are doing this. I mean, look at the amount of EV commercials you saw just in the Super Bowl alone, right?
Yeah.
A lot more American manufacturers are now making EVs and making them look cool, which is what people want, right? And hopefully they're.
Well, I think they've always looked cool.
Well, those Polestars look amazing.
But okay, but let's be honest, cars like fucking Priuses and shit weren't cool, right? Nobody wanted to drive.
Well, that wasn't completely EV. That's a hybrid.
But still, though, I guarantee you, if you were to ask most Americans what they think of EVs, and anybody who doesn't know Tesla, they're going to think Priuses and hybrids. That's what they're going to go to first.
I have an EV then.
Well, there was
because I have a hybrid. And it's a pretty good looking one. It's not a Prius, it's a Hyundai, but it's
Hyundai,
pretty cool.
Some Priuses were completely EV also.
Yeah, and then
do they?
And then you had the Chevy Volt.
That's the smaller ones, right?
I think they're all about the same, aren't they? I don't know.
Yeah,
they just one was electric.
I think so.
Now you have Rivian that's going to come out, with more vehicles.
Yeah, but they're so
Rivian.
goddamn expensive.
All of them
so
are.
goddamn expensive.
Teslas are expensive too, but when you look at over the cost of your vehicle, how much are you going to be spending on, or how much are you going to be saving rather on gas?
Okay,
on fucking maintenance.
But what's the cost of maintenance as well?
And then,
what's the cost to charge it? Like if you go to a supercharger, how much does it cost to fill it up?
Depends on what your charge is, right?
Have you seen battery prices?
Dude, they're almost as much as what are they, like $20,000?
What
for a Tesla to replace
Tesla battery prices? Yeah,
Is it
battery Tesla car up because of it, right?
Is it 20,000 or is it more than that?
I think it starts at about 20,000, and that's for like an older Model 3.
Model 3s have only been out for like the past 4 years.
Which one's the cheapest one? Is it the Model 3 or the X?
Yeah.
The Model 3 is the cheapest one.
Model 3 is the cheapest one. But
it's 30.
And even 20, they
I got you. It's $20,000 or $35,000, depending on how many modules you have in your vehicle.
Yeah, but Tesla's
modules. You mean
how are these batteries supposed to last?
For like?
There are Tesla batteries right now that are still good, but
Tesla said that they're supposed to last 1,500 battery cycles,
which is a long.
Yeah, it's like 22 to 37 years.
Yeah,
well, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's if you're averaging 13,500 miles per year. So most people that live near us, we're doing double that. We're doing about 26 a year. So you can cut that time in half. At the lowest, it's going to be 11 years.
But then you also need to get more infrastructure in place too to have.
By that time, maybe the car would be paid off.
And Tesla's actually doing this thing where it's not in place yet, but you've heard about their full self-driving and all that. But Elon Musk's vision is that while you're at work, instead of your car being just chilling in a parking lot somewhere, think of your car as like a ride share, where your car will just autonomously drive other people to wherever the hell they need to go, and then you're making money off them doing that. Now, I know that's not for everybody. I know a lot of people are like, dude, I want these random ass people in my fucking car. Well, it's like autonomously driving them around town. But
how far away from the? How far away?
Dude,
how far away are we from that autonomous vehicle driving?
Elon,
like,
it's hard to tell.
Like actually, legit.
Elon Musk said, I think his latest thing that I saw is that the equipment will be ready by the end of this year or into next year, but then it'll be based upon regulatory approval. So just because the technology's there doesn't mean that they're going to get the approval from state legislatures to.
Gotcha.
Would they get faster regulation if they let the monkeys with the brain chips drive them autonomously, like remote?
Maybe.
When they like you just park and then the monkey takes over from there.
I like it.
And like cabbies you ever. I just noticed that you're.
Can I get a monkey butler and have him just drive me around?
Look at me.
I would
we're,
get a
we're
Tesla
rivals today. Look at that. Got the little NASA.
Rick, you're the Google guy.
NASA?
What is the Corvette E-Ray?
What the hell is a Corvette E-Ray?
E-Ray.
Is that an electric Stingray?
Sounds that way.
Is it an electric Corvette Stingray?
It is. It's a hybrid. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a hybrid, but let's see here. Well, that's what it said at first. Let's see. Well, at a glance, it looks like a new Z06. It does look pretty dope. Yeah, they're coming out with something electric.
That's awesome.
Or hybrid, at bare minimum, a hybrid.
Yeah, you see the new Silverado that's all electric too. Looks pretty dope.
500 horsepower.
Looks pretty dope.
Does it?
Look, just because it's not a stupid ass Lightning. Oh my god, I hated that they rebranded the Lightning and made
I saw that
truck.
I saw that.
That is the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, it does not look like a Mexican would own it.
That was such a cool truck when I was coming up too. You know, when we were younger, look at it and be like, man.
Step side.
Yep.
Yeah, a fucking badass fucking fast truck. And now it runs on double A's. It runs on double A's. And like their high performance truck is now like an overpriced V6, just because it's turbo. What is it? Twin turbo.
Every truck is overpriced now.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Rick, the E-Ray, is it all-wheel drive?
Let me look for it.
Probably not.
I'm not getting a lot of information on this thing.
You're not?
I'm going through. I'm just jumping through articles, and there's
guy in chat said it's all-wheel drive.
Who's disclosure closure?
Someone watching our stuff.
That's cool. Yeah. I like how Josh is catching up that we have listeners. I don't know who this is.
I'm surprised.
Closure. Well, you got shouted out on the show. Good job.
I'm just surprised we have more listeners.
Yeah, you said it.
Identify yourself, sir.
Drive.
It is going to be all-wheel drive. Dude, that's okay.
That's cool.
An all-wheel drive. Cool. Does it look like a Stingray?
It looks like a Stingray. Yeah. Dude, it looks really cool. Actually,
that's pretty badass.
I might have to get an electric vehicle.
Look for the lime green. It's in Motor Trend. I mean, it looks fucking dope.
All right.
Well, you won't fit your 18 kids though.
Hey.
It doesn't matter. He can run away from them.
Whether I have 74 kids or 6 kids, the midlife crisis is coming up, and I'm going to do it my way.
It's definitely going to have at least, and they're saying at minimum, the horsepower from the C8. So 495 with 470 pound foot of torque. So stupid amount of power.
That's going to be awesome.
Stupid amount of power for a little Stingray.
Greg, say something.
Has Greg tried talking?
Will that Stingray?
Did we lose Greg?
I think so.
Greg, say something.
Nope.
We lost him.
We lost Greg.
Right, Greg. Now
he just gets to look pretty.
Hey Lee.
Yeah.
Lee, when you get that that electric Stingray, will it come with a prescription for erectile dysfunction?
Yes. Yeah. And it's gonna come with Propecia for my balding head too.
Oh, nice.
One of our listeners,
Hey, dude,
one of the hosts from Take Warning L3 Sports, he was in there and he asked a question. He asked, how long does it take to charge a Tesla? And I just Googled it really quick. And it says that if you jump into a 240 volt wall outlet, similar to the type you use for your clothes dryer or other appliances, standard Tesla charger with a 1450 whatever connector will be able to charge your Tesla battery completely in 10 hours for a Model S, 10 and a half hours for a Model X.
Huh.
So that's how long it takes.
Holy shit! Right, so when I get home from work, I gotta plug it in just so it can be ready to go in the morning.
Yeah.
And if I go to the gas station, I need 5 minutes to.
Yeah.
That's the problem right now. That's the problem now. But that doesn't necessarily. Oh, Greg, can you hear us? Greg, go ahead and. I know you're the big Elon guy. This is your moment. I'm going to be completely quiet.
Go, Greg.
Totally tell me how wrong I am.
Should we play the Elon the music?
He's got the music. He's controlling it.
Can he play the music?
Greg, are you gonna? I mean, your silence just says that you agree with us.
Yeah, you agree.
It appears that Greg's silence is saying that he clearly agrees with the argument we're making about electric vehicles.
He does. And he always will.
Okay.
Greg, stay silent if your electric vehicle is going to come with a ED candy dispenser. That's what I thought.
Well, I think your wife was referencing me with that one.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to make it about Greg too.
Lee, do you have ED already?
No, but I know Greg does.
Wow. Why would you say that about him? He can't even retort.
I mean, he doesn't need to retort. He knows it's true.
That's why he's staying quiet.
Look how sad he looks.
I don't think that's true at all.
See
Greg, he's a wild
for everyone watching the live right now, you see the shape of his lips when he frowns? That's the shape of his dick daily. It never goes beyond that.
Wow. Wow. God damn it, coming to Greg hard. You know what it is? Lee hates whoever runs Zencaster for the show. That's what I'm learning. If you want him to talk mad shit about you, just run Zencaster that night.
We're coming at Greg hard because he can't.
Yep.
I love you, Greg.
He loves us too. It's okay.
Not you, Lee.
Oh, yeah. I'm being kind of a douche right now. Oh, Greg, I heard that you have the FTMF tonight too.
Oh my God. So we talked a lot about oil tonight.
Yeah, we did.
You guys want to make a quick round since we've lost him on audio. We lost the first 15 minutes of the show. So why don't we just round about with something else here? Josh, give us something to talk about that's not Russia.
Fuck, I don't know.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, I got something.
Okay.
Josh made an amazing rack of lamb over there, man. That shit looked amazing.
We're talking about.
Oh, the lack of the lack of ram is what I was about to say.
Yeah, and then
Rack
and
of lamb.
honestly,
Yeah.
both of you guys smoked some good meats this weekend. I mean, he made that lamb, you made that salmon. Like
It was not salmon, you ass.
It was pot roast, right?
No, it.
a salmon brisket.
It looked like a bomb ass steak, though. I'll tell you what.
it was. It was
goat I
Tuesday.
ever looked at. Oh no, that's good.
fuck
Oh, okay.
that. I would never eat goat.
I want to let everybody know right now because I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but everybody needs to go see the Batman.
I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, dude.
What'd you think?
In my honest opinion, I don't think it had to be 3 fucking hours.
Yeah.
They could have got done, I'd say, maybe, 2:15, 2:20 maybe?
It's okay. Yeah, that's fair.
It was pretty. I don't like what's his name playing Batman. I know they're trying to make. No, I won't say anything else. Sorry, I'm not going to kill it.
Yeah, don't you
didn't
fucking
like
dare
him as
right now.
Batman.
I did not like the guy as Batman.
Okay, I think he might have been the best Batman.
Really?
Yeah, because he was a detective, and I'm not spoiling anything. Everybody knows this is supposed to be more of a noir. He was a detective. It was his second year as Batman, so he's still very young to the game. He's dealing with the family and the trauma. He actually looked like a dude that was dealing with trauma the whole time.
Well, he does, like from the screenshots, he does look pretty emo.
Hey guys,
Well, they based him around Kurt Cobain. What's up?
look at Greg's text.
No, don't you dare start doing that because we're still recording on the live, and I will fucking punch somebody.
We're not recording.
No. You're missing what I'm saying here. You
no.
just keep going with the live on YouTube right now, and you let me do my thing tomorrow. Okay,
We got
buddy?
this. We'll fix it.
We got
Okay.
this. We got
Anyways,
this.
What'd you think of the Penguin?
I can't wait to see more.
And you know who he was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Colin Farrell. It was fucking incredible, man.
Yeah.
Like I
And
think
then-
every villain was perfect.
And then at the end,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah. There's a cameo. You guys have to see this movie. It's so fucking good, dude.
I want to go see it again.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I think, and I think he's going to be a very decisive. Like it's going to be one way or the other with Robert Pattinson as Batman. Like you're either going to love him or you're going to be like, nah, I didn't like him that much. But I didn't like Christian Bale. So like,
Really?
yeah,
I like Christian Bale. You never
I
like
did.
Christian
Bugged
Bale?
me. Yeah, it wasn't
Why?
my thing. I don't know. I didn't like his throat cancer voice. And
Well, in the second one, it got really bad. The third one was just horrible.
like, yeah, it
Yeah.
was a little over the top. And then he tried to do like the bipolar Bruce Wayne, like I'm a playboy, but he's not really. And like it was just I didn't really like him. But I don't know. That's why I like Ben Affleck as Batman, just because he was a better Bruce Wayne. But I don't know. Oh, Greg's trying to call me, and my phone let me know in the middle of the recording.
That's okay.
Yeah, put him on speaker.
Yeah.
That way we can get some audio with him.
Yeah, we can hear him.
Okay, I'm gonna put him on speaker so we can get him on the show again.
All right.
I gotta call him back. There we go. Anyways, go see the Batman, everybody.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
worth everything.
In response
Hey,
to
Greg,
Yeah,
hey,
quit talking about Batman. You're gonna end up ruining it for us. But I know you can't help yourself.
oh man.
in response to
Next
in response
week,
to
everybody
ahead.
has a week to go see the Batman, and the next week we're just gonna spoil everything.
No, I think 2 weeks.
You get 1 week.
2 weeks.
You get 1 week.
I need 2 weeks. Fuck Batman.
See, throat cancer. That's why
Too
Bale wasn't good.
crazy.
I'm telling you, Robert Pattinson, and I kept stressing this last year when we were talking about the first trailer. He's
Yeah.
a fucking good actor. If you see Good Time, you'll be like, that dude's a really good fucking actor. So it's good.
Look, I'm
But is he a vampire?
gonna
No,
watch
not
it.
not in Good Time. He was just
Not
a guy.
Twilight?
No, not Twilight.
I'm gonna watch it, but I can't get over Twilight, dude. I can't.
Yeah, you'll get over it. You'll be okay.
No, I didn't
Plus-
like him.
Catwoman was fucking perfect. Like,
Yeah?
She was cool. Lenny
yeah,
Kravitz. daughter?
was it? Yeah, Zoe
Kravitz.
Yeah, Zoe Kravitz. It just came out today, actually, that she was turned down for Catwoman in James Cameron's trilogy with Christian Bale
That
because
sucks.
they said she was too ethnic for the role,
Are you serious?
as in the color of her skin.
Wow.
Greg,
Yeah,
who's the hottest Catwoman?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
yeah, I'm gonna say
yeah,
Michelle
I'm gonna have to
Pfeiffer.
agree with that.
Michelle Pfeiffer, always and forever.
Barry?
Yeah,
Halle Berry.
What?
Halle Berry,
What?
man.
I'm saying the hottest. Not
Okay,
the one
Greg.
that-
Rick,
Yeah.
you need to hang up on that fit.
He's not saying the
Hang
best.
up on
He's
the
saying the
right
hottest.
You are.
No, because she's not even the hottest.
Who?
She's not.
No.
You are full of shit.
I
Although,
think Halle Berry's way hotter than Michelle Pfeiffer.
Dude, I totally forgot about Halle Berry. She wins.
I've
No, Halle Berry does not win.
I think.
I don't know.
Tiebreaker, you want it?
All right, good for her. Good for her. Either way, go check it out, dude. That movie was fucking dope.
I'm gonna rate the Catwoman's. You got Michelle.
Well, hold
Pfeiffer,
on.
Then you got Zoe Kravitz, then Halle Berry, and then
What?
what's her nuts?
I don't know
What's her
about
nuts?
that.
Why don't you like black women?
I know. Racist.
It's not about
He is
being
racist.
black.
You know what I think? I think it's got to be Halle Berry and then Anne Hathaway, man. Come on.
No, I think
No,
I'm
no.
Yeah.
I'm everything. I say Michelle Pfeiffer because of my puberty, but I'm actually gonna go back on this. I'm gonna say Halle Berry, then Zoe Kravitz, then Michelle Pfeiffer, and then Anne Hathaway.
Nah.
At least she's in your top 5.
She's there for sure.
Yeah.
When was Anne Hathaway?
Yeah, see, we
remember
got
for-
listener
for
Sheila
Panther trilogy.
agreeing with me, Michelle Pfeiffer.
She's only agreeing because she's your wife.
No, she has her own opinions. Fuck her couch.
Oh
All right,
man.
who's got an FTMF for this week?
Can we have Greg do it from the speakerphone?
Yes, do Greg. He's like,
I like
Greg.
Greg calling in like this every
What?
episode now.
Greg, we need an FTMF for this week, and you're gonna do it.
Ready?
Yeah, go.
Oh, he's just going straight into it.
I agree.
Are we ready to switch platforms?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, Greg, I agree.
Greg, are you gonna sing our outro music for us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
oh hey, Greg.
Take the
Record.
morning. Wrong one.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you gonna do parting words first or no?
Oh yeah, parting words. Lee, what's your parting words?
Thanks for tuning in, and we love you, and we miss everyone, and we miss Greg's voice. And Josh, welcome back to the show. And oh wait, hold on, no, I gotta read it. Go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't leave that out.
Oh yes,
I'm not.
yes.
Okay, we're almost to the end of this book. Okay, Go the fuck to sleep. It's a children's book. You guys should look it up. It's on Amazon. We are not sponsored, so don't buy it. The giant pangolins of Madagascar are snoozing as I lie here and I openly weep. Sure, fine, whatever. I'll bring you some milk. Who the fuck cares? You're not gonna sleep. That was that page.
I like it.
Good job.
Arthur,
It's the
what's
gospel.
your
It's
what's
the
your parting
gospel.
thoughts?
Hey, can I borrow some gas money?
That's it.
I got you, bro.
That's it. That's what I
Okay.
got.
But you got to come here and pick it up, though.
I like how we're 40 now, and yet we're going back to the days of being like 18, 19, when we were broke, and we're like, hey, you guys want to go? Like, yeah, dude, can you kick down like 10 for gas, though? 'Cause-
Seriously, man.
Well, now it's like, can you kick down 50?
yeah. All right, Joshy, what's
Seriously.
your parting words there?
Go see Batman.
Fuck yeah.
The Rams won for
Mhm.
probably the 80th time on this
Like
podcast.
3 months ago.
I know, but I haven't been here for 3 months. Greg, I love your face. You should do it on speakerphone every episode now. And
Every
be good-
episode.
every episode, and be good people.
Nice. Oh man. Okay, so let me do mine. Normally, I tell you guys, hey, wake up. Every day's a blessing. All that other stuff. It's true. It's always a blessing to wake up. Appreciate the family you have and the time you have with them, because it gets weird after as we age. So nobody told me when you get old, and this should have been an FTMF. Nobody told me when you get older how hard it is to start accepting loss and shit like that. Like nobody gets you prepared for that kind of shit. So it's fucked. So appreciate the time you have with your family. Appreciate that you woke up today. That's all I got for it. Anybody else got anything else? Or are we good to wrap this up?
Hold on. Hey, Preston, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
All right.
Cowboy sock.
Subscribe to Instagram, TikTok, and
Check us out on
live.
TikTok. We got TikToks out today.
Oh, jeez.
We got a TikTok of art. Yeah.
Two
We have
TikToks.
two now?
Two.
One of them, you better
There's
have your
two.
shirt off.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't.
Was that our goodbye music?
Yep. We're done.
Oh, God. Okay, bye.